Welcome to Raw Dog Gaming. This is the Raw Dog speaking, and today we have a raw review of Lost Soul Aside. And if you saw my raw impression of this game, then you know I love this game. And my opinion hasn't really changed. This game is awesome. I don't care if people are gonna yell before it, saying it's not a good game and you're wrong, but your opinion is wrong. You know what? No, I'm sorry, but I'm allowed to like things I like, and this game is awesome. You haters can be haters all you want. The game is good. You can hate on it all you want, but the game is good. Now, granted, the game has flaws. I'm not gonna say it doesn't have flaws. I'm not gonna say it's perfect. Obviously, you see Game of the Year. It's not even nominated. It's nowhere near the Game of the Year. It's nowhere near nominee award-winning game. But it's a fun game, and that's all it really needs to be. I don't understand when people are getting so angry and critiquing so heavily on some games these days, when it's like, this game is unabashedly fun, and it's trying to be fun, and it's trying to be overly ridiculous, and it's trying to be just a spectacular, beautiful thing for your eyes to behold. And why is that a bad thing? I don't understand why people just can be mad at this game for just being as awesome as it is, and for saying it's not good because it's just not good enough. It's just no, it's good. It is good enough. It's good enough to be good. And the best way to sum up this game is one of the videos I'm putting on for you is the main character, Kazan, I'm gonna call him Kazan, or I'm gonna call him Kazar, because Kazar is what his name is called in Chinese. Oh, speaking of that, before I go into any more things here, I did switch the game to English because I was really just fed up with 60%, at least 60-70% of the dialogue being mid-game while I'm fighting, and I just got tired of trying to read subtitles while I'm in the middle of combat or doing a crappy platforming section. I was really tired of it, so I switched the game to English because the English voices weren't good. I mean, they're not as good, and the lines are really silly and cringy and hilarious. But I mean, it's still a good game. That also, I don't know, the voice acting seemed okay to me. People downing the voice acting. The voice acting seemed fine to me. It seemed good as it could be. It seemed fine. It seemed dealable. Honestly, I think the scripting was worse. There was a lot of dialogue that seemed really silly and cringy, and it was about bad translations and but it was a fine dialogue. Anyway, to get back to the point here, the perfect way to sum this game up is one of the visuals I have playing for you. Probably already played, considering how long I've been talking about this. And it's where Kazar is flying over the next area, but he's not just flying. He jumps over to this little air portal, which activates his wings, so he now gets wings to fly over. But then his wings decide to just stop working. So then instead of falling or something, the gold dust that is this dragon arena that follows him around, the Void Rack spirit, now becomes a platform that he is now running across, but he's not just running across the platform. It is spiraling, so he's running in a spiral towards the destination. And then, guess what? The spiral runs out. And then, instead of, again, just falling or something, the gold dust now becomes a giant hoverboard, flying disc thing that he is now flying on as a hoverboard towards the destination. And repeats this cycle of 3 things until he gets to the destination. And the question you have to ask is, why? And the answer is, because it's awesome. It serves no other purpose than to be freaking cool. And that's what the game is honestly just trying to do. It's just trying to be freaking cool. And it's just great how hard it tries, and it just honestly it lands in a lot of areas. It lands because the Chinese kung fu and all the choreography is just really nice. It looks really cool. So the fights look really cool. When you finish the bosses, a lot of the bosses have a lot of cool cutscenes that you get to see Kazar just tear through them with these awesome Chinese kung fu moves, and then also just giant dragon powers, and it just looks cool. It's a cinematic beauty. It's just trying to be awesome, and it doesn't care if you don't like how awesome it is. It's going to be awesome, and that's all it needs to be. It's just trying so hard to be awesome, and it's just you know what? Clap. You are awesome. I liked it. So that's why I'm saying the game is just good. It's just a lot of fun. So I don't understand why people trash on it. because it's just a lot of fun. It's just honestly a lot of fun, and that's all it really needs to be. Oh, also, it wasn't trying to be an open world ridiculous game. It is a linear, straight, focused action RPG. Yeah, it's a straight linear action RPG. You grow levels, you have skill trees, you get you up your skills, you up your levels. You actually don't really grow levels, but you basically you have skill trees, and you get your skills unlocked. You get attributes from it too. So yeah, it is an action RPG, and it is completely linear. And guess what? That's awesome. There's no side quests. There are a few little challenges hidden in the area sometimes, but they're not hard to find. But yeah, there's no side quests. There's no giant open world collectibles things, and there's no crafting. Well, there is crafting, but like you could completely ignore it. I completely ignored it. I didn't even buy I didn't even have all the crafting recipes until literally the end of the game when I was like, "There's a trophy for this. Where are all the crafting recipes? Oh, they're in the shop over here. Bye." Done. Okay, goodbye now. Like, seriously. The game is just unabashedly straightforward. It is exactly what you expect it to be, and it is not trying to be anything else, and I love it. The game took like 30 hours. Not even 30 hours. The game probably took like, 25, 30 hours for me to beat. And it's awesome because of that, because like the game, like I said, the game is just itself. It's not trying to be open world ridiculousness. It doesn't have, stupid collectibles that you're trying to go backwards and find all these collectibles. It's not trying to be anything that it's not trying to be. It's just trying to be a great action linear game. And it is. It's a fun action game. And there's nothing wrong with that. And that's just, so I really enjoyed the game. Obviously, as far as I've been gushing over it, it's a fun game. And yeah, the story is silly. The story is a throwaway story where it really is just an excuse for Kazara to go fight all these things. Because I mean, it's a simple, ridiculous story. It evens down of the cliche where like the city that you start in is the location of the final dungeon. Obviously, and obviously the guy that seemed evil, the king, was actually evil, even though he pretended to be on your side for a little while. Oh my goodness, I didn't see that turn coming. No. Oh, what a twist. No, it was all easy to see coming. It's such a simple game. The plot is so easy. But again, like, the game isn't trying to be difficult. It's so much fun because it's not trying to be overly complicated or overly stupid and like ridiculous. It's just trying to be fun. And it is fun. So I mean, if you want a nice, fun, good controlling, combat-focused action game like old school Devil May Cry, old school Bayonettas, old school God of War, if you like that, you're gonna like Lost Soulside, because that's exactly what it is and exactly what it's going for. It is a linear action game that is focused on the combat, and the combat feels good. Like, the story is not, it's par, the graphics are par. The sound, okay, the music is cool. I like the music. It's fun music, and like, but it's not amazing. So it's again, it's basically par. The whole game is basically par, except for the combat. The combat's awesome, and the presentation of the combat is awesome. Another scene that I have to make sure I throw in here is like the first scene of the game, where Kazara is saving this child from some bullies, and he just runs up the wall, dives off the wall, slams into the guy, and just like does this awesome Chinese kung fu like attack on him. And it's just like, you could have just pushed the guy, or could have just punched him, but no, you did this ridiculous thing. Why did you do it? And again, the game is just like, because it's cool. And it's just like, yeah, it was cool. You're right. The game is just cool, and it is just trying to be cool. And there's honestly nothing wrong with that. I highly recommend this game. The only thing I have to say that I don't like about this game is buying it full price. Buy the game on sale. It is not worth $70 US. The game is worth $40 US at best. But it is a great time for $40 US. It's a great time for $30 US. It's an amazing time for $20 US. If you get this game on sale, then get it, because it's a great time. And if you love action RPGs or linear action games like Bayonetta, Devil May Cry, God of War, you're going to love the game. It's a lot of fun. So yeah, I highly recommend it. Great game. So, like and subscribe, all that jazz, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya!